Hey, it's Wayne Wagner from Visionary Wealth Management. I thought I'd take a minute today to explain why over 80% of our clients are in and around the pharmaceutical industry, and that's by design. That's how we built and why we built the business. So we like business models with a virtuous cycle. And so one of our mottos is that we want to do well so that we can do good. And when we talk about that internally, we talk about philanthropic giving to charities, ministries, and organizations that are doing good in our local communities and around the world. That's a big part of my wife's and my goals personally, and my purpose for operating the business is to be able to do good in our communities by helping our clients do well. So when we can take that back one more step to the kinds of clients we work with on a regular basis, there's no industry, I think, that's done more good for humanity in terms of improving life and extending life than the pharmaceutical and medical device industries, where the mission of the industry is to take deadly diseases and turn them into treatable, curable illnesses. We don't think there's anything more valuable for humanity than that. And so when we can invest in clients who are already in an industry that's doing good for humanity, and we can then help them do well, which helps our business do well, so that we can do good, we're creating a multi-generational virtuous cycle through the kinds of clients we're working with, through the business models that we develop for them to benefit them, and on into the charitable work that we're all able to participate in through the profits of Visionary Wealth Management. So that's number one. Number two is the opportunity to add value to client situations, where the pharmaceutical industry has changed radically over the past 30 years as we have offloaded much of the R&D, much of the development of drug risk to smaller organizations, biotech organizations, and the like, where there's much more turnover from a career perspective. There's much more kind of grand slam or strikeout scenarios that go on with companies. And so that creates a lot more volatility for our clients in their careers. And we think that creates an opportunity for us to add value to our clients and their situations. And then the last thing I'll point out is that pharmaceutical industry professionals very often have shorter career spans than many other areas and many other industries, because either you're coming up through the commercial ranks and you're spending a lot of time kind of carrying a bag or doing lower level management roles before you really get into your peak earning years, which tend to be a much shorter period of time and subject to all of that volatility and so forth, or you're coming up through the medical side and you're spending a lot more of your early career getting the education that you need before you come into the industry. And so we see that as the opportunity to work with clients in a virtuous cycle, the opportunity to really add value given the structure of the industry today and the volatility that goes on in careers, and then the shortness of the life cycle of the average pharmaceutical industry career. We think that we can add enormous value by working with clients in this space, and we know that they're doing enormous good for the world and for humanity as we know it today, and we want to help them, we want to support them. So we want to work with clients who are doing good so that we can all do well, so that we can all do good. Here at Visionary Wealth Management, we're always here with perspective for the decisions ahead. I hope this has been helpful. Have a great day.